Video games are important to me. I grew up with the media and I have always been in love with it.
I was first exposed to games when I was a child. Back then, I don't really play games so often as I don't have a proper equipment or device to play it. I often have a chance to play it with my cousin whenever I visit them. I still remember how much fun it was. From that time, I was really wanted to play some games that caught my attention. However, I never have a chance to do so. Back then, I mostly just heard about certain games from my friends. But luckily now, I can have an easier access to games that I can play it whenever and I want.
One of my most favorite video games is Skinhearts. It's a weird combination between Disney and Final Fantasy. And it's also an action RPG, which I do not expect that Disney could do that. Kingdom Hearts taught me a lot of things, and it affect me how I am right now, and that's mainly because of the main character, Sora. Sora is a naive kid, but very kind and courageous, and I think that's a good display for a youngster like me when I was 11 years old. It might sound kind of cringy, but it's the game that taught me about friendship.
My favorite game recently is a game called Genshin Impact. It is an open world RPG where players can do a lot of things in game. Like most of RPG games out there, Genshin Impact also have a combat mechanism where players fighting the enemies. However, this game is not only limited to combat theme, but players also can have a more leisure gameplay such as exploring and farming materials for their respective characters. And not to mention, this game also have a housing system where players can decorate their own house by with their own creativities. And one thing that I really enjoy about this game is the characters. There's a lot of characters and I really like their design and appearance. And collecting them is a type of amusement for me. For me, video game is such a great entertainment materials that which everyone can enjoy. And I mean, there's a varieties of games that people can play, such as puzzle game, rhythm games, combat games, and many more. There are a lot to choose from based on our own preference. And not only that, games also can strengthen people's relationship, in my opinion. Yes, even back then, it was so much fun to talk about games topics with friends. And nowadays, it's actually become better as the game itself has a co-op function where players can play together with their friends or even make new friends along the way. And this actually happened to myself actually. Um, I also make a bunch of friends when I'm playing some online games. Honestly, I wish I can keep playing any games from now on.
Nice talking, bro.
Well, thank you.
Should we end the video now?
Yeah.